Young Scouts gather with family and friends to be recognized for their achievement and hard work. Cub Scouting, a division of the Boy Scouts of America, celebrates its 75th anniversary this year. One major objective of Scouting is to instill in young boys values through leadership experiences.
Research shows that you learn your values and your principles in the first few years of life, and with Cub Scouts you learn those and it affects you for the rest of your life. Anything I've done in life, I can trace it back to the principles I learned in Scouting.
I think boys are looking at it that they want to have a good time. They're not looking at it to learn character. That doesn't come, you don't realize what you learned and the skills that you learned until you're an adult. For a young man to be able to stand up in front of a large group and give leadership to it at the age of 11, 12, 13, 14, that's exciting. It's something that they like, but it pays big dividends when they're as old as I am.
At Brigham Young University, Scouting means more than just merit badges and medals. The Department of Recreation Management and Youth Leadership offers the Scouting Education Major, the only one of its kind in the world.
It's the only college in America that has a degree that says Scouting Education on it. To have done your training, your undergraduate training, working with Scouting, not only prepares you better to work for the Boy Scouts, but would prepare you to work for any organization where you work with people.
The major explores the professional side of Scouting, teaching everything from finance and fundraising to volunteer training. All classes are taught by professional Scouters.
All of the teachers that I've had in other classes have been, just teachers. But having professionals in the classes, it really adds a lot of depth to the program because they have experiences that they can relate to. They have situations that they can actually give examples of. Instead of just something they read in a book, it's actually a time that they, had in their life where they could, relate it to how we're going to be using it.
Outdoors is one aspect of Scouting. It's the kind of the visible part that people see, but behind the scenes, there's a professional. There's about one professional for every 1,000 volunteers across the country, and we spend time explaining how you work with volunteers.
Professors believe that this unique program fits well at BYU.
I think the atmosphere at BYU is unique. We have probably the largest single collection of Eagle Scouts in the country. We figured 6,000 to 7,000 Eagle Scouts at any one time are enrolled here at BYU. So that's a great environment in which to have the Scouting Education Major.
With such a focused major, students receive instruction on topics directly applicable to their future profession.
We had a lot of great feedback from students. They'll call and say, boy, I didn't really realize that what you told me in class was true. I didn't realize that we would have to raise money this direction, or that I would have to go out and secure volunteers this way, or that the benefits, and the feeling that I get inside is so rewarding.
Because I need to know these skills for what I'm going to do when I graduate, it's a lot easier to focus in class and to get the skills I need.
Although BSA professionals don't often work directly with the Scouts, students say that their impact on young boys is a major motivation for choosing Scouting education.
You're making the program work so that when you do get volunteers to run it, it works for them. And so being able to do that, I know that I may not be able to affect youth directly, but indirectly I can affect thousands of youth.
The bottom line are the Scouts themselves. The things that they receive out of it, their self-esteem that grows, their ability to accomplish something new. All of those neat skills that we can instill into these youth is the benefit that we all gain.
It's different than graduating with a list of formulas that you memorized, or the abilities to put up bridges, or things like that. It's the ability to build bridges for kids and help them span adolescence and make good adults out of them, train them for citizenship, and build character.